fuck was that? The game industry has a problem. It takes the load off of the physics engine, so you can see these LODs at different increments, and in newer versions of Unreal Engine, you can actually smooth it even past that. It's called normal mapping. You put a texture on an object, and you don't have to change the object to match, especially the hitbox, so it makes it a lot more efficient. Hello everybody, my name is Matt and welcome back to Game Dev Review. We are back with Mortuary's Assistant. So last time I played, I didn't catch that there was actually a sigil that appeared on one of the bodies. So jumping back into it, it looks like we're pretty much where we left off. We still need to find the name of the demon. I think I've found exactly one symbol, so I'm going to wander around again, see if we can figure out. I need to do the reading. There's a lot of documentation here that I just haven't touched because I don't want to have to read it. But let's see what we can do. Okay, so first off, let's pick up one of those strips. Yeah, leading strip. Just wander around, see if there's any others. There wasn't last time I did this, but... Huh? Okay. Oh, there's one. Looks like a Z. Okay. And this is the symbol that I noticed while I was editing, actually. So if that counts as one of the symbols, that means we have 3 of the 4? Okay, so there's the 3rd / maybe 4th. Someone's an L, so we have ZL. And the weird symbol, which I already knew was there. Can't be outside, can it? That'd be annoying. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's it for now then, so... that sign might mean that this is the correct body, which I'd already suspected might be the case. So that means there's one more letter that we need in order to do the thing. Okay, so we know we've got L. We've already got that in place. We need the Z. So that means the last symbol is the only one. Let me double check that mark on his chest. It's kind of hard to see when he's up on that table, but it's kind of a slash, and then there's a long slash with another line. So it's basically like 2 T's and an upside down cross. None of these look like that. Okay, so it's probably just a sign that it is the correct body. So we need to finish embalming this and then see if we can find the last of his name. That's just rude. Okay. Oh yeah, wasn't there a notebook I'm supposed to write in? He said, like, occasionally draw on the notebook so you can see the progression. Okay, well, I remember him distinctly saying to draw occasionally in a journal to see how long the possession is going to take or whatever. But I also don't see it anywhere here, so... Whatever.
There we go.
He specifically said he wasn't going to call again.
Hello?
Hello? Why are you still doing that?
Because it's my job.
To kill you, Rebecca.
Yeah. I already got that. See, this is the boring part. This is where you just gotta fucking do shit.
I already have one of those.
Oh, good for you. Okay.
All right.
Are bathed in the blood of the righteous. All of mankind commit sin. My coming shall herald glorious sorrow. I will clean the flesh of man from my own. 3 houses and halls of hell. 2 beacons of glory of my house. 1 to usher tribulation. I have come.
What the fuck was that?
Just give in.
Okay. So a lot happened very quickly. It was like counting down, and then it said, "I have come." That sounded like religious text that he was reciting. What am I supposed to do? That was really cool, but the fact that it's not necessarily clear what we're supposed to do here kind of kills that vibe. Oh. Let me in. I'd rather not. It kind of blurs when you walk. That's pretty cool. You killed him. You threw away his love with your selfish sin. In his final moments, he regretted you.
I'm so sorry.
What a familiar voice. Be more comforting. Just let me in, Rebecca.
No.
It will be over.
No. Ow. That's gross. Okay, it was really creepy. That was real creepy. That was really cool. I'm gonna have to watch that back because a lot happened very quickly, but damn. Okay, so she's still kind of... There we go. The blur went away. That's almost like a Gaussian blur. Okay. Okay. Final one. Okay, so it's like a C with an I above it. Does it matter the order that I found them in, or... This one. You can't move them around on here, so I'm going to assume that the order doesn't matter. Okay, so I have the mark. I have another body on the table right now. I figure it's the other one that's going to be the thing. So let me finish this up, I guess. God, that is so loud. I didn't mention it before, but the fact that the audio cuts out like right here is really cool. Doing audio inside the game engines is kind of difficult because you have like a location in the world that you set it, and then you have a volume, and then the engine typically handles it. So having like a drop off like this is interesting. I'm not even sure how you would have done that in Unity, because it ramps off so quickly that it's almost artificial. But usually the engine is really good about keeping things realistic. Okay, there's that.
I can't use that here.
Oh. Hi. I just gonna squeeze by you here. Okay. Are you sitting on the hazardous waste container? Why don't I just burn all of the bodies with the mark and sigil on it? Like, what's to stop me from doing that? Alright.
There we go.
You can actually do that with kind of like an overlay, because if you detect the mouse location, you could have like XYZ, and then there's like a area of effect where you have to have your mouse within, and you could completely ignore the Trocar's placement and just basically have it set up on the screen where the player has to be in arbitrary random spots. That would make it a lot easier to do that mechanic. Okay, so I need to do the cleaner again. I should be able to moisturize the face while that thing is going. There we go. And I think it's you. Which seems like a reasonable assumption based off of those marks. I don't know what you're necessarily supposed to do in order to find the body. Maybe I just got lucky, or maybe you just embalm it normally.
It's your grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
I need you to let me in, sweetie.
I can't. I don't even have keys to the gate.
I just wanted to visit you. Don't you miss me? I brought you something.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I thought maybe you could slit your wrist for me.
I do that on Tuesdays.
Cut. What's wrong, Rebecca? Don't
You're looking a little
afraid of your
loose there. Ow, ow. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I could ever look at my grandma right again after hallucinating like that. Jesus Christ.
No wrong, you know.
Maybe. What do I lose, though? Your body's still burned. Maybe I'm the chosen body. Just burn myself.
Are you sure this is the right one?
Nope. Oh, is there like a,
That's not it.
I don't actually know how to use this thing. Jesus. That was fucking creepy.
Good morning. It's nice not to be the one down there for a change.
Raymond?
I suppose a first name basis is in order.
Did I make it? Is it over?
For now. It's never really over. You've come a long way. It's a lot to learn.
I'm so glad I'm here.
I know it's disorienting. You'll get used to it. You should head home and get some rest. Every night can be different.
I think I'm fine.
Are you sure? You seem out of it.
Oh, I've just been waiting for so long.
What? What are you? Oh no. You chose the wrong demon. Rebecca.
Rebecca's not here, you fucking idiot!
Watch your soul and drink it as it melts from your pitiful brain. Worthless old shit.
That's great. So, I have no clue what I did wrong, obviously. There was a lot of things I wasn't sure about. I got ending 3 of 5. What? There's 5 endings? Jesus. I feel like I got the name right, so did I get the body wrong? You said you chose the wrong demon. Let me look up that ending. Let me see what that shows. Okay. So the ending happens if you burn the wrong body or pick the wrong demon for your symbols. Things will proceed as normal, and you might even end up convinced that you did the actual right body and the demon burn. Once she wakes up, yada yada yada. They go south, kill it, then the demon will kill Raymond before throwing him across the room and laughing. Okay, so I just either picked the wrong body or the wrong demon. I feel like the symbols were correct. Maybe the order does matter, but like... So how are you supposed to pick the right body? There is an order to the marks. Okay. Once you found all of the demon's markings, which I did, you're ready to figure out its name. In order to determine the order, you'll need to enter the night shift system on the computer. You can see potential demon names, which all have unique collection of markings. Okay, so let's jump in again. Where's it going to start me off this time? I hope I don't have to go all the way back to the beginning, because having to do all 3 bodies again would be obnoxious. Okay, so back in the house.
Where are my keys? God, I always lose those.
Okay, keys. I feel like that's a useless mechanic. You don't actually need the keys. Just let the person immediately leave. So it's just the start of the night, so I have to do all 3 bodies again? Okay, the keys are gone. Doors are unlocked. Okay, I guess that's...
At least I can keep track of things.
Okay, so is it going to be different than before then? Yeah, the bodies are in different spots. They have different names. Okay, so I basically have to start completely from scratch now. Okay, that makes sense then. So, I don't have a lot of time left, but let's check if there's... Already. Okay. Right right there on the floor. So we got an L. Okay, so the database. Night shift code? I have no fucking clue what that is. Night shift system, okay.
The night shift database. A computer program combining all my findings into one.
See, he says that, and I was just like, okay, whatever.
Contains all the information on the process of expulsion.
He walked me through how to do it, so I didn't even, like, think to look at it.
All the markings of the known demonic names. If you ever forget what to do, replay these tapes or look it up in the database. The collection of demonic names is the most crucial piece to the puzzle.
Okay, I missed that.
Will need this information. My ID card is in my personal belongings drawer. On the back is the passcode to access it. Use it.
That's a weird fucking grin. 8089. 80. Hello. This night shift database has some serious security to it. Okay. This is dense. Okay. Maybe it's not as dense as I'm thinking, but it looks like there's a lot of sections. Fear the arrival of my house. Just a fucking 3-bedroom, 2-bath comes arriving around the corner. They use spirits in order to break in. Interesting. Oh, he's gone. Okay. That explains the different, like, sightings that I was seeing. Yeah, the appearance of new markings on the body, so I got that completely right. It belongs to one of these 3 houses. So how do I know which sigil which house it belongs to? Maybe these change every time? That way you can't just have them all memorized? Okay. Well, that's definitely the issue. I even mentioned it. I'm like, I hope there's no order it goes in. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, nope. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. So I got one of the endings. I'm going to try to go for a couple of them. I might not do all of them, but it'll be interesting. There's probably secret endings, too. That makes sense. So... Oh. I didn't even notice there was a door here. Alright, well... You all have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.